Why have we been putting up with this? This behavior is totally unacceptable.
One suspect crawling through a broken door before another follows suit. Seconds later, one thief can be seen with 2 armfuls of clothes before doubling back to grab more and head for the exit. Investigators say the thieves were able to get away with $50,000 worth of merchandise.
Just yesterday, News 4 reported on 3 D.C. residents who were arrested and charged, accused of stealing over $250,000 from ATMs across the DMV. The fact that we're dealing with another ATM robbery, a burglary, less than 24 hours after the announcement of that arrest gives you an idea of just how serious of an issue this is.
Police say these 3 suspects armed with handguns approached 3 people getting into a car, took their wallets and purses, and got away in a gray sedan. 6:30 a.m. near 3rd and K Street Northeast. Police say they tried to rob another victim, failed to get anything, and took off. 6:55 a.m., 1300 East Capitol Street. They pulled guns on 2 victims and took their phones. 2 more people of interest came into the picture when they used credit cards from the robberies to buy items. Police report that these 2 people here used credit cards stolen during the rampage to buy things not long after.
This was an attempted carjacking caught on camera.
What the hell?
What? Hey, golf club's not a great weapon.
Let's go.
This Barbie patrol? That's terrible. No wonder Trump wants to crack down on all the crime. I'm sure the locals are happy about it too. I can't imagine any of them having a meltdown over trying to stop crime. Sorry, yeah, you're in DC right now? They're doing what?
It's a small protest that's walking through Washington, D.C. because the president says he's going to send 800 National Guard into D.C. to stop crime and move homeless people out of the city. He's also temporarily reassigned 120 FBI agents and he's federalized control of the D.C. Metropolitan Police.
The goal is to stop crime, so either way, I don't know why you'd be against this unless you're against law and order. Check out this poster she made. Who's next? You. And there's a little tiny mirror.
He wants to govern the city.
Friends are special, so important.
I want to start with 2 points. 1, this is not surprising.
First thing I do is I say, would you look at this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, would you look at this?
Yeah, well,
would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well,
what the heck is that?
I am Kelsey Adams. I am one of the co-founders of Free DC.
You are a huge nerd.
Also serving as organizing director of DC Vote and executive director of Long Live Go-Go. But one thing
Send me money.
DC police are looking for suspects wanted for a robbery and shooting in Northeast. Both incidents happened back on October 4th. Police say 2 suspects approached one victim on Nanny Helen Burroughs Avenue Northeast, took out a gun and demanded a man's property. He gave it to them and then ran off. Hours later on 49th Place Northeast, the suspects fired shots, hitting one person. They are expected to be okay. If you recognize these 2, you're asked to please call police.
We don't need him to be anybody's papa.
You sure about that?
2 young boys arrested in D.C. accused of robbing a business on Benning Road in Northeast. Police arrested an 11-year-old as well as a 14-year-old. Investigators say they pulled out a handgun, demanded cash, then ran off.
Homeless encampments are now nestled across our nation's capital. Neighbors are at a breaking point.
The needles on the floor, the drug use.
The mayor seems not to have enough control.
This act of vandalism that happened just last night, you see from the picture, glass from a bus stop has been smashed.
Police released this video showing the moments the group entered into Aloe.
Within minutes, the group can be seen grabbing clothes and stuffing their bags, all before running out of the store.
Oh, I was working on the 2nd floor. I was standing on the ladder. Then I looked down in front of me and there was a man standing there with a gun pointed at me saying, "Give me your money."
The pair assaulted a group of people, left empty-handed, striking again 5 minutes later on Vermont Avenue near 11th Street. A victim robbed, not hurt. A similar crime an hour and a half later.
Some shots, some bangs. We've seen police officers running in all directions.
I almost feel a little desensitized to it in a way because it seems to be
of the norm. It's actually pretty scary that these teenagers own guns.
The robbery of 39-year-old Brian Smith, found unconscious here on T Street, just off of the busy U Street corridor around 5 a.m. He died November 7th.
These people here in D.C., all these mothers, children been killed in the streets by juveniles.
All right, let's check back in on the struggle session.
Crime, homelessness, and social inequity have been issues here in Washington, D.C.
Well, I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Organizations cannot be fighting each other.
Run.
Get off of me! Nobody is directing anybody to violence. We have just been
High five.
by another organization, and we need unity. We need to unite to stop Trump fascism. That's what we need to unite to do. So we are calling everybody to unite to stop the infighting. When Trump announces a federal takeover like we just did, the answer is not to fight each other. That's what they want us to do. The answer is to take to the streets and to get people united to stop this. So anybody who wants to march,
Take a drink.
fascism is marching. And we're calling you back into the streets at 5 p.m. tonight at DuPont Circle. Spread the word. 5 p.m. tonight, DuPont Circle. We are taking to the streets
Breathe
in
air.
DC because it is Trump fascism that has to be
She's gonna pass
stopped.
out.
They are installing a fascist America and a fascist takeover of D.C. It is time to unite, not to fight each other the way they want us to do. And it is time to get people into the streets. To get people into the streets to stop fascism.
DC police say this time around, on Friday night, the suspects broke the glass door of the Georgetown optician.
It's the
That's
second
the store
time
on
at this
Water
store.
Street at the wharf. They ransacked the place you can see right there, and they took off. We're still working to learn exactly what they got away with and how much, but you might remember a couple of weeks ago on April 23rd, thieves broke into and stole $142,000 worth of items from that same store. You're looking at surveillance video from that first incident.
But hear me out, y'all. This attack right now is a test, right? It's a test. They will carry this playbook to every community that dares to push back in the United States of America. I need y'all to understand this right now.
These protesters remind me of the university students that Officer Tatum got into a debate with in a couple of videos ago that I did, but they're mostly just protesting to get outside and have something to do. They don't have any actual moral qualms or any philosophical reasons why they're doing it. They're bored, their friends are doing it, and they need some sort of moral outrage, something to make them feel morally superior. When you're trying to signal moral superiority or some sort of virtue like this, it's because you're not doing anything moral or virtuous in your own life.